Good morning, boys and girls. Welcome to Story Time with Mrs. Mazzocato. Now, today's literacy activity is to draw an animal and write what it is and label some of its parts, like its ears or legs or tail if it has one. So I thought I would read you a special book about animals today. It's nonfiction, so that means it's true. It has real facts. And this book is called Biggest, Strongest, Fastest by Steve Jenkins. And on the back it says, let me just open it up. So biggest, strongest, fastest. What is the biggest animal in the world? The smallest, the strongest. You might be surprised at some of the answers. Biggest, Strongest, Fastest by Steve Jenkins. Animals live all around us. They crawl, walk, run, hop, swim, and fly. Some animals are too small to see without a microscope. Others, like the blue whale, are bigger than a house. There are animals that move as fast as a car and animals that would need half an hour to cross a room. Here are some of the biggest and smallest, fastest and slowest, strongest and longest animals. They are the record holders of the animal world. The African elephant is the biggest land animal. And it says the largest elephant ever measured was more than 13 feet tall and weighed 22,000 pounds. An African elephant eats over 300 pounds of grass or leaves a day. The strongest animal for its size is the ant. An ant can carry 5 times its own weight. A strong man can carry something that weighs about as much as he does. So ants, they can carry 5 times their own body weight. That's amazing. The tallest animal is the giraffe. Male giraffes grow as tall as 19 feet. The females are a little shorter. With their great height and long, flexible necks, giraffes can eat leaves that other grazing animals cannot reach. The blue whale is the biggest animal that has ever lived. I apologize for the glare, that's better. A blue whale can grow to be 110 feet long and weigh over 168 tons, as much as 20 elephants. From the biggest dinosaur, it says even the biggest dinosaur was smaller than a blue whale. The Etruscan shrew, the world's smallest mammal, could sleep in a teaspoon. From the tip of its nose to the end of its tail, this shrew is only 2.5 inches long. It weighs about as much as a ping pong ball. So that's how big it is compared to the human hand. The smallest bird is the bee hummingbird. The bee hummingbird is an acrobatic flyer that is only 3 inches long. It weighs 1/30th of an ounce, less than a dime. Remember, a dime is a coin. It's worth 10 cents. And there, we can compare the size of the bee hummingbird to the human hand. Look how tiny it is. Oh, and look at these. What are these? The sun jellyfish is the world's longest animal. I'm trying to get rid of that glare again. Sun jellyfish have tentacles over 200 feet long. They drag these poisonous filaments through the water to stun fish, which they then catch and eat. And look, they're comparing the jellyfish to a human. Look how big it is compared to the little human right there. That's crazy. The largest kind of spider is the bird spider. The bird spider measures almost a foot across and has a poisonous bite. It spins a very strong web to trap the birds and large insects it eats. And then again, look at how big it is compared to the human hand. And that's an adult human hand. The cheetah can run faster than any other animal. A cheetah can reach speeds of over 60 miles an hour, but only for a few hundred feet. When it chases another fast animal, such as an antelope, the cheetah must catch it quickly. So, of course, the cheetah can run a lot faster than a human can. The electric eel gives the strongest shock of any animal. An electric eel can give a shock of up to 650 volts, over 5 times the voltage needed to light a standard household light bulb. That is enough electricity to give a serious shock to a horse or other large animal. Wow. And then you see, those are light bulbs that you see over there. And this land snail is one of the slowest animals. Some snails can only move 8 inches in a minute. At that speed, the snail would need 5.5 days to travel 1 mile, or 2.2 kilometers. Fortunately, the snail with its hard shell does not need to run away from danger. So the snail is very, very slow compared to humans. There are many kinds of large snakes, but the anaconda is the biggest. Anacondas can grow to be over 25 feet long and weigh 400 pounds. They wait in trees and drop onto their prey. A hungry anaconda can swallow a whole deer or a goat. Wow. The flea is very small, but it is the world's best jumper. The flea is only 1/16 of an inch tall, but it can jump 8 inches into the air. This is about 130 times its own height. If a 5.5-foot tall woman could jump as well as a flea, she could leap to the top of a 65-story building. Oh my goodness, she would be Superwoman then. The Galapagos tortoise lives longer than any other animal. They can live to be over 150 years old, about twice as long as the average person can expect to live. Wow, so this is a book full of real amazing animals. So this might give you some ideas of what animal you would like to draw today. Thank you for listening. Have a good day, boys and girls. See you next time.